Well Off podcast. I got my boy Big Deion. I got Keenan. Shout out my boy Taylor in the back. I see you back there, Steven. We're back, baby. Week three, man. How y'all fellas feeling?
I'm blessed, man. God is good, you know.
Feel good, man. Ready to talk about some interesting stuff.
Deion, I seen you. I saw you in South Carolina. What you do this weekend with your brothers? I saw that.
You know, my little brother had a official visit to South Carolina. Shilo Sanders, one of the top corners. He's actually ranked number 36 overall in Texas, something like that. Either 22 or 36 overall in Texas, and he's one of the top corners in the nation, you know? So, and I say in Texas overall, not at his position. He's number 2 at his position in Texas for the 2019 class.
Wow.
So, you know, we're on an official visit there, and it was lovely.
Who did they end up playing?
They played Texas A&M. They lost, but I learned that, bro, Texas A&M has one of the best tight ends in college football. Bro, he is so cold, dog. This dude is so cold, it's ridiculous.
Compared to how they treated you when you were doing your college recruiting or, you know, going on visits, what's the big difference that you see from when you were playing and with your brothers as far as the recruiting?
Well, everything's different now. Dudes get offered off of their Instagram. Like,
100%.
Instagram was cool back then, but it wasn't just hip to where the whole world is using social media. So now I think it's way easier to get an offer these days. Like back then, you had to create your highlight tape, your huddle.
And all that.
Now, everyone sees everything. Someone could go to your game and just record a 1-minute clip of a play you did, and the whole world will see it. You know, it's not like I got to push my highlight tape, I got to send this, or I got to hit these coaches up. No, they're just looking at my Twitter and Instagram. So now it's really a popularity contest. It's not really who's the best. Because you have dudes that's just super popular.
Right.
And they have a lot of offers because they're popular.
Damn.
You know, so recruiting is very different now.
I was reading some of the comments about our first episode, and something that we did go away from that we didn't really hit on is why you walked from the game a little early, if you wanted to talk about that.
Well, I walked from what game?
SMU.
Oh, SMU?
Playing ball there.
The coaches, bro.
Right, the politics within the game.
The coaches was hoes.
Right.
They was all hoes. Every single one of them. Coach Stepp was cool. Every other person was a hoe. Yeah. All them niggas was hoes, bro. And I don't care if y'all listen to this. I will post this clip on my page just to get more people to watch it. Them niggas was hoes. Everyone, Coach Morris was a hoe. All them niggas was hoes, bro. And that's how I feel. And
right.
I could see, and I can feel that way because it happened to me. Right. I understand what y'all was doing, but y'all did it to me. I understand that y'all are, it's new management, y'all are new coach, everybody gets wiped away, it's our system now, it's this, and that. I understand that. So I understand what you did, but it happened to me. So therefore, to me, it's F you. You a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Knowing what I know, my freshman year playing with you, the only good thing about that team was the kick return. And that was all because of you. So you won... Correct me if I'm wrong. You won the freshman all-conference, or not freshman, you won all-conference in kick return, right?
Yeah, first team. And I had, I think, the most all-purpose yards that year.
Right.
In our conference. In our conference, not just in our conference.
Right, in the conference. Fast forward a year later, how is it that, new coaching staff, how is it that you do not...
I don't play kick return at all?
How? How does that happen?
It's just how it sounds. I don't know.
That was
you know what I'm saying? Just how it sounds, I have no idea. And I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbles, bro.
I don't know if you was lying to me or not. I remember you telling me, you said that you asked the special team coach why weren't you on the kickoff return.
And he said we have 2 other people better than you.
Freshmen coming in.
Yeah, he said James Prochet was better than me, which he's a friend of mine, and he said Braden West was better than me
at kick returns.
And they're both friends of mine. He said we have 2 people better than you. And then just as the year went on,
we couldn't get anything productive out of the kick return team.
And then they put me in their
Navy game, right?
Yeah, they put me in their Navy game, not even to catch the kick, to block the kick.
But you know what was funny?
Crazy.
You know, they put me in there, say kick return. I wasn't the deep man. I was on the right of the deep man. So I wouldn't catch the ball. They just put me in there to say, okay, let's make this nigga happen. But God is good. So the ball got kicked to me, and I broke for like 40 yards.
But the crazy part about that game, not to cut you off, the crazy part about that game, every kick return, you returned it, I know, past the 50. And I remember after that game, Me and you were walking next to each other, and the special teams coach shook your hand. What did he tell you?
He said, "Man, we didn't prepare for you. If I would have known you was back there, we would have completely changed it up. We couldn't stop you." And that's what Navy special teams coach said. Then we go to Sunday, and our special teams coach says, "Where you're right next to me," he says, "I apologize."
Right. The last game of the season.
I apologize for basically screwing you over this whole year. You should have been playing this whole time. And ask him.
It's too late for
And
And the crazy
ask
part
him.
about it is pull up the film. Like
Ask
I
him.
tell a lot
His
of
name
people.
is Coach Riley, and he's a good dude, bro. And Coach Riley, and you know what? Steppin Riley was a good dude, but Riley was in a position to where he just didn't call the shots. You know what I'm saying?
So
you know
is that the dirty game of the politics? Because that's how I felt when they came.
Riley wasn't just call. Riley couldn't just put back there who he wanted to put back there. So Riley was actually a good dude, but he did come up to me. You could ask him, bro, and
Right.
say, "I apologize."
Yeah, I
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And
you should have been
Riley's my
playing.
guy too. I actually
And
like
Riley's a cool
I do
dude.
like
Riley is a cool dude, bro. So I'm not gonna say F Riley or Riley's a hoe. He's not. Riley's a good dude also. But bro, Coach Gunn is a hoe too. All them niggas is hoes, bro. Coach Gunn, you saw what I did last year.
Who was Riley?
Oh, he
Coach
came from UAB.
Bro, all them
He
niggas
came
is
from UAB.
hoes, bro.
He
And
came
I
from
don't
UAB.
care. I'm not filtering myself because
Yeah.
they really hoes. Gunn's a hoe. All them niggas is hoes. Y'all are
I
weak,
used
bro.
To like Guns. I used to like Coach Gunn.
Bro, it was crazy though, man. It was like they had this
didn't
they had
experience
this
John
agenda for Deion, but
Bro, and the defensive coaches saw it. Bro, I would talk to what's his name? Defensive coordinator.
Malone?
I was talking to Malone all the time. He said, "Dog, we see what's going on." And I'm not even talking about playing time on offense. It's not, cause cool. There were at those positions there were people better than me. I'm not saying I should have played on offense.
No. I'm talking about kick return.
Yeah, I'm
was your
talking about
shit.
that because I would say on offense there's people better than me because I'm not an outside receiver.
Right on.
So there were better outside receivers than me. So I understood why I'm not playing on offense. I'm talking about kick return, bro. And
But that's what my thing, bro. I felt like you would have had a legitimate shot to be somebody's kick returner in the NFL.
bro, look at the article
just-
on.
I would say pull up the film.
Look at the article on NFL.com or ESPN, whatever. They said the top 10 players in college football under like 5'10" or whatever. And I was like number 6
Right on.
or number 7. And this
To
is the
me-
top 10 players in college football overall that year
Right.
under a certain height.
Right.
And I was on that list.
Right on.
I mean, come on, bro.
The issue I have with coaching, and if I were to ever get in coaching, man, I would just want to be in a position to where I have control of my room. Control of my room meaning that if I'm the receiver coach and I think that person X is my best receiver, despite what my OC says about this guy, we need him on the field. Why does my boss control my room? You know what I'm saying? That power struggle though, and it's a lot of coaches I know right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
that
how
are
it
in
is, though.
positions though.
That's how it always is everywhere.
But what I feel like Phillips wasn't barring that shit, bro. Phillips
No,
did
Phillip-
what he want when he wanted, despite what.
It wasn't like that.
But
Because
that's what I'm
there was
saying.
dudes. No, there was dudes Phillips wanted to play that Jones didn't want to play.
No, and I can
Yeah.
go from being a prime example. Like my junior year, like Phillips didn't play me for the last 6 games of the year and played Austin Fuller.
Right
Who was
on.
another receiver. Austin is my boy, and Austin was good, but Austin didn't do anything the whole year. I was a starter by all 3 years at SMU, and he purposely played him just because he did not want me to play. So it wasn't no real reason why you say, okay, I'm going to start Austin because he's more productive. He ain't played yet this year.
No, but that's what Shelby's saying though. Like
what I'm
that
saying,
Coach Phillips
I've
had control over his room.
But what I'm saying,
But I'm saying
Phillips
there's
had
a-
control over the room when I was there.
Yeah.
But I've had
So
a
you're
coach sit
arguing
me-
for Shelby's point. You're saying yeah he did, but I'm saying no. There's guys
Okay.
that Phillips didn't want to play. That Coach Jones was like, no, I want that guy in the game.
Right on.
There are specific people
Yeah.
of that sort. So
I've had a coach sit me down before the season and say, "Hey, I love you. You're my guy. I want to start you. I know what you can do. My boss doesn't want you to play."
that
And that's
happens
the
everywhere
politic-
though.
But my
But
thing
that's-
is,
but that's really-
why is that so corrupt in the game?
It's because-
It's not just in the game.
Everybody sees
It's
it
in
because
business,
Everybody
it's in
sees stuff
anything.
different.
It's with everything, right?
It's in wherever there's a hierarchy.
a power
wherever
structure.
wherever there's that, the number one makes,
Right.
he over the CEO whatever
Yeah.
ultimately has the final say so,
Right
and
on.
And everybody have their guys. So when you have your guys, you're
I know
rooting
that.
for your
And
guys.
I understood
So when it's
that.
like that, like if these people are their guys, You know, like you're gonna lose.
My-
I'm gonna lose. I won't lose to my guys. I know these other guys may be decent, but if I lose with them, I won't feel like I'm being true to what I said I was gonna come here to do.
Well, it never made sense
It don't
to
make
me
sense,
was-
but it do make sense.
It was
Phillips is a
always-
great coach, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
He's
I like
a
him.
great coach. At the
And
time, I
Step
didn't
is
like him,
too. Shout out Step.
but I
Man.
love Coach Phillips. Coach Phillips taught me a lot, man.
Same,
He's
same.
a really good coach. Really, really good
Oh yeah,
coach.
we ain't throwing shots at
The
Philly.
things that confuse me though, so like for example, it was always you too small. You too small. We can't get you on the field because you too small. You can't block these guys we're asking you to block. But every blocking play, y'all got me in the game because I'm the best blocker. So you know what I'm saying?
It was
We need
excuses.
another excuse.
It's-
I know
it
I'm
was-
just
it was
saying,
just
but,
excuses.
but
I
they
feel what you're saying.
but it's almost like coaches say that shit as if you're not a thinker or if you're
I don't think ever.
like that shit would be so stupid to me.
I don't think
Oh,
ever
Shelby.
again a person would say you're too small because the way the game is nowadays.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's what they would lie and
No,
tell me.
no,
or
100%.
one specific coach would lie and tell me. Shout out to you.
Yeah, but I think now everyone's small.
You can't say that.
Everyone's huge.
No,
Don't
but
get me
you-
wrong. Everybody's huge.
You
but
can
there's a
make
lot
that
of
point.
good
You-
guys.
yeah,
that's
he
real
can
small.
make that point. And my thing was, it would be a different thing if on certain run plays, y'all would have me out the game, and the person that's in my position is actually successfully blocking. But when we were pulling up the film, and the best clips from the game is me blocking, stop fucking saying I'm too small.
Yeah.
That don't make sense. That makes zero logic.
Yeah.
But to switch topics though, man, if you could talk to your 18-year-old self before you got to college about the game, what would you tell him?
About
You-
football?
If he was standing literally right on the other side of the table with you, or just about life. It could be football, it could be about life too. But if he was standing literally on the other side of the table, what would you tell him? Deion, I'll let you go first.
One, I would just say listen to Coach Phillips. I would just say Coach Phillips want the best for you, bro, and stop taking everything he says so personal, or stop taking his coaching to heart. That's what I would tell myself. And outside the field, I would just say I would have started my business way earlier. I would have
You
instead
would have
of
been more proactive.
yeah, instead of putting Wolof off for 4 years, I would have argued against the compliance or the NCAA
Rules.
I would have argued against it, which I won that case. I would have made a case my freshman year instead of my senior year.
Yes, waiting too late.
Yeah, I waited too late. So instead of taking a 4-year break with Wolof, I would have just kept it going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what's
And
up.
that's a long time. That's it. Because I could have used those stipends for that. I could have used all of that. So, you know what I'm saying? So I could have got an extra head start on behalf of SMU for my businesses. So that's what I would have did.
Yeah, that's real. Key, what about you?
I would've
18-year-old
just-
self Keenan.
I would just told him stay more true to who I was. I felt like when I got to college was around the same time. I was a late bloomer in sports, so I got fast out of nowhere my senior year. And Coach Jones saw that I was fast, so Coach Jones he didn't only want to use me as a deep threat, but he just like I was good at going deep. So like my mindset transferred from me being. I played basketball my whole life, so I knew how to do a jump ball. I was a jump ball receiver at one point.
Right
I
on.
didn't know how to implement me being that with those other skills.
Right
So I
on.
think I made myself one-dimensional, which at one point, like when I hurt my ankle my sophomore year, it made
Right
me
on.
sorry because it's like I've only been playing one way. You don't know how to play the other way. So I took myself out of being versatile. I didn't work on all aspects of my game. So I would just say stay more true to that. And off the field,
Any life.
just do more, network more. I think I went to a good college that
network.
I was so focused on sports.
You
I
coulda
think
got a
that-
lot more out of
Yeah,
it.
I could have. And it was crazy because at the time when I was in college, I had a girlfriend telling me that every day.
Right.
Kenny, you should do this. Come with me this. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that. I'm thinking about football. I'm thinking like,
Right, right.
I'm trying
Get
to,
to that league,
yeah,
right.
that's it. But it's like, I'm thinking back now, I wasn't doing nothing but going home and playing 2K. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can, I would say all college players, stop playing the game so much and do other stuff because some of y'all are good and still not going to make it and you're going to be in a bad position where you have to do stuff that you could have been doing already. When I say networking, meeting people,
I like that, bro.
just getting those connections because a lot of times you have peers that you go to school with that are going to be people, going to be somebody in the field that you may want to be in. Like, so don't be afraid to get to know those people. I'm not saying be friendly, quote unquote, but just be more open to just meeting new people and understanding that sharing those life experiences with them.
That's real. And with me, I think the big thing I would take out of it is network. I felt like I did a really good job of college at networking and getting my face and meeting new people and doing things that I kind of, wasn't really comfortable doing. Meeting Coach Step, man, he really made me change my perspective about, it's funny I say that, I be real, white people. Like I really, getting to college, I really struggle with really adapting to SMU, the culture. I've never been around that many white people before. And even when the coaching staff left so soon, and we got Coach Morris's coaching staff. I was deflecting, everybody deflected. And meeting Coach Step, man, he really cared. And I appreciated that shit. And you know what I'm saying? He kind of changed my life in that aspect. And as far as with life, save. I saved well in college, but I could have saved a lot of more free money. So the saving aspect, you know what I'm saying? I saved cool, but I could have really, you know what I'm saying, I could have really overdid it as far as the saving. You know what I'm saying?
But you're young. You're not
for
gonna
sure.
do that. No
And
young
like I said,
person
I'm just
gonna
letting them
save
young
all that
bulls know that they need to save with all that free money they getting.
And the defense, I forgot. I said FR coach. The defensive coaches were cool too.
Right on.
So yeah, but as far as the offense coaches, yeah, forget. I was just thinking, forget all the offense. F all of them. You know what I'm saying? Other than Step.
Moving things on. Yeah, shout out Steph, man.
Yeah,
moving things on with the hip hop game. What did y'all think about the interview that everybody wanted? The Drake interview with LeBron. Have y'all seen it actually?
Yeah, I saw. He just confirmed what we already knew, that Kanye's a hoe. Everyone knows that. It's Kanye Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? And just like T.I. said, y'all, Kanye's not doing this for y'all. He's not doing this for the culture. He's doing it for Kanye.
Right on.
I'm doing it so more people can see me. I'm doing this so more people buy my stuff. So this I'm doing this for personal reasons. And people are defending this man like he cares about. Kanye doesn't care. Kanye cares about Kanye.
And see, when you say people think that he cares, I think he plays with black people's emotions. So I think he says things like, he sat down in the Oval Office, right, Key? He sits down in the Oval Office.
A lot of his points are wrong, by the way.
I know, but he says things like, Trump, when I put on the hat, it made me feel like I'm Superman. You know, with the Superman cape thing.
And you're like a dad, you're like a father figure.
Right. He basically had on all fours and did what he had to do.
Trump.
But then at the same time, he'll say something like, but we need to flee Larry Hoover. And to when certain niggas hear that shit, they're like, damn, he right though. Larry Hoover, you know, he plays with black people's emotions.
Bro.
A week later, we see him in Uganda. We see him in Africa. He doing the African vibe. I'm like, damn, I feel you, Ye. But then I'm like, hold on, don't get caught in the Ye trend.
It's all marketing.
He plays with stupid people. He
does. Yes,
I'm gonna say that because
if
you're willing to just take that little small thing that he said, free Larry Hoover.
People do that, bro.
But okay, and then I can call you stupid then because you're not using all the information that's been given to you.
They're Kanye fans. They're biased.
So he plays with stupid people.
If anyone else did that, cool, bro. What we was watching was a porn. It wasn't even Kanye went in there giving head. That's all. Kanye was in there sucking meat. That was a porn we was watching. Kanye went in there on all fours, getting hit from the back and giving head. That Trump was just sucking Trump off the whole time.
Do you think the mental health thing was?
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
It's not wrong with Kanye, bro.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with him.
You think he's trolling?
No, I don't think he's trolling. I
purpose.
think he's going in with the thing of today is mental. Like everybody's going to say something is mentally wrong with him because
and then all of a sudden it was a mental illness wave.
It's a thing.
You know?
So
which
like,
I do think it really is.
No, it is with some people,
right.
but you see it like it's real people that have
I think it's
real
a fad
diseases.
nowadays.
It
bro.
is.
There's really people out there that has mental problems, but I think mental health is a fad, and I think for a lot of people it's an excuse. So also for a lot of people, they really have mental issues. They really have this,
They do.
and they really have issues.
Right on.
But I think other people use it as a fad. Like everyone's depressed. I'm gonna blame this on being depressed. Bro, some of the people, there's nothing wrong with you, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just following the trend.
I think so.
So that's really how I feel about it. But there's certain, don't get me wrong, a large population of people, it is mental health.
Yeah, I'm with it.
But
I'm with it.
some of these people, like, come on, bro.
I think just
Ain't no
overall
wrong
we
with
need to just stop like taking what he says.
Bro, he's
seriously.
a mastermind.
Like,
I'm trying to tell you,
He's
bro.
not. I don't
really
think
not, because,
I don't
like,
think it's a mastermind at all.
It's not at all.
I think there's nothing.
I think
it's
when
not like
Kanye West releases this album, he's gonna push how he's been recording in Africa. He just gave out so many Yeezy sneakers.
I'm gonna tell you, I used to be a
in
Kanye West.
Africa.
I used to be a Kanye West fan. I used to like his music. I think he has to do all this now because he's not as good as he used to.
So what?
Right.
I just want to.
So it's like you're doing all this now because you kind of suck now.
Right.
And
If you're a
and
mastermind-
even you think you kind of suck.
What is smart about what you're doing?
Okay, well, let me tell you this. This is how I know he's a mastermind, because he fooled Drake. Drake, you are very gullible to me. He said, I watched the interview, and Drake talked about how he said, man, I want to be the Quincy Jones of this time. So you tell it to a guy like
I don't think he fooled Drake. I just think
he
Drake was like, I'm gonna get this dude another chance. Cool.
I expected more out of somebody.
He screwed me over again. That's not fooling me.
You
didn't fool me at all. You just screwed me over. There's a difference from being fooled and being screwed over.
I'm just speaking on how Drake set up the interview. How he spoke on the interview. He was saying that the Quincy, Kanye used Quincy Jones. That name is huge, bro. Quincy Jones is one of the godfathers of sound.
Yeah, to you, that's a big part. That wasn't a big part to me at all.
But I think they caught Drake. I think they caught Drake like, damn, okay, Quincy Jones of this era. Like, bro, I gotta send him my music. I gotta be transparent.
I don't think that at all.
And the whole time Kanye's like,
I think the whole time it's like, okay, question. If me and you got into a thing before, and I've done you dirty, you still thinking like he's still my boy. So at the end of the day, he probably done me dirty before, not that bad, but at the end of the day, like, this is my boy.
And now he's on his best behavior because he's done me dirty before.
So now you're thinking to myself, like, you don't think I'm trying to fool you. You really think that me and you was really close, so I'm genuinely trying to do this. So that's what Drake probably was thinking, like, this dude is genuinely trying to be cool. You know what? I'm not gonna be ass.
And I think Drake is just
I'm not
cool.
for the business. Yeah,
he just show loves everybody.
Exactly.
Like he said, I knew I was out there just helping him write his music. I knew that.
Right on.
And I still helped him.
And I
didn't. You know what I'm saying? And
I get back. Pusha this?
And I don't think there's any genius going on with what he's doing. I don't think it's smart marketing. I just think you're super famous, and now you're just doing things to get a reaction.
That is true.
There's no reason. Being a genius is I have meaning with this. Or I'm going to Uganda or wherever he's at to do this, and now I'm going to release a Uganda this or that. That is smart. I'm doing this, and now I'm going. Yeah, this is just I have all eyes on me.
Both.
I'm just going to keep going around pissing people off.
Both can be seen as strategic, though.
It's not.
It's not
pissing people off. If Lil Wayne, if Drake was just out here doing things that people didn't think he would do, you're not being strategic. You're just pissing people off.
But if that's your plan and your plan is working, then you are being strategic.
Bro. If you're doing it, if you're going around just pissing people off, that's not strategic at all.
If your plan was to piss people off to get yourself attention, it is.
That is true, bro.
Bro, if my plan was to walk to the meeting today, you can't say, bro, you're being strategic walking to this meeting.
No, I don't mean it like that.
That's ABC, bro.
Because he had a desired effect, and he got his desired effect from doing what he did.
And
so to him, I can say
that's
being strategic. It's weak. Yes, it's very weak and it's lame. But at the same time,
that's just not strategy to me.
It's not. Oh yeah, it's not strategy. I don't think it's strategy either. But
so what 6ix9ine does is not strategy. Please tell me he doesn't troll. He doesn't call YG, suck my dick, and get people attention.
And then he drops a song right there.
And everybody wants to hear.
I'm beefing with the people in the rap game, letting everyone know these niggas ain't tough. This, not. And now I'm dropping a song.
He's trolling. That's getting.
This is beefing with specific people. This is making an individual mad. This isn't going. And
if I'm still getting
wearing
attention,
a thong,
which is the desired effect,
just to get an effect out for people. This isn't doing anything. This is like, no, nigga, F you. Cool. Versus, I'm just about to go and piss a lot of people off. I mean, this is one person versus the whole world.
We're not arguing what you're saying. We're just saying like both can be seen as strategic. Depends on what point of view.
I think 6ix9ine is strategic because he's beefing with other people in the industry. Other people that makes music, and he's beefing with a person that y'all think is tough, so I could keep around here running around saying I'm tough because I haven't been touched yet.
I think
that's what I think is strategy. I'm beefing with other tough guys that y'all think is tough, so I can rap and do all this saying that I'm tougher than all y'all because nobody has touched me yet. And then when I have all eyes on me, I'm dropping songs. Kanye's not. He's just doing stuff to piss people off. It's not, I'm beefing with other people, or I'm beefing with other brands to let people know my brand is better. I'm doing this. No. 6ix9ine's beefing with other rappers. And then dropping a rap song and showing that these rappers aren't as good as y'all think or aren't as tough as y'all think they are. Kanye's not doing...
at the end of the day, the only reason why I can say that it is strategic because at the end of the day, we don't know Kanye's plan and what he's trying to do. So that's what I'm saying. It can be seen as being strategic. Yes, it's very weak and lame and whoop-de-whoop, but that's what it can be.
I think if it's seen as that, whoever sees it, they just don't know business because there's nothing coming out of that.
You don't know that.
What's coming out of it?
Yeah, it's a album. But you don't know.
It's an album, though.
I don't think
his album's dropped Black Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Africa to record. Africa, out of all the places, cool. Dang, that appeals to certain black people.
Bro, him with Trump, this and that has nothing to do with his album.
I think it all does, bro. I think it all falls under the umbrella of making
him and Trump, him with this, just is to make Kanye bigger. It has nothing to do with his album. That's why it's not strategic because strategy is doing something with a plan to what you're putting out, what you're doing. That's not strategy. I'm meeting with Trump just to piss people off, just so I can have more eyes on Kanye. That's not strategy. You're just trying to get more clout.
Yeah, but trying to get clout is a strategy to trying to get clout. So you can say that's a strategy.
In business, it's a terrible strategy.
It is.
Because you're not selling nothing with
Enough
what
for
you're
Kanye,
doing.
bro. I don't even fucking care that much. I don't even like his ass. Fuck Kanye. You tripping, bro.
He is. F Kanye.
I don't know. I really don't know about him. He's dangerous though. On to another topic, man. I was talking to I talked to Sid. Shout out Sid, man. I talk to you I probably talk to Sid every day, bro. I talk to Sid every hour of the damn day. And every weekend when I go out, I bump into a chick that knows Sid and knows me for some reason. So the conversation always seems to be like, hey, you're Sid's friend, right? Your name's Shelby? Like, how do you know?
Yeah.
Dog, Sid is killing right now. Y'all got that friend everywhere you go, you bump into one of his chicks, man. I think Sid has a really, really big problem. I don't know where
Does
he's.
Sid want you saying this though?
Yeah, Sid,
You know what I'm saying?
of course.
Because some of Sid's chicks might see this.
Bro, Sid.
Hey, look,
Sid is a pimp under pressure.
I'm gonna say it like this: the Sid I know is a nice,
But
a nice young man.
Bro,
Sid,
you wanna
need
know
to find you some
something
new
funny?
friends, Sid.
But
You know a funny
okay,
Sid story?
with that,
Listen, bro. I'm at the Heights, my old the 3-bedroom,
okay.
and
Where the Heights on Park Lane?
yeah,
Okay.
the 3-bedroom. When it's just me and Sid in there at this point, and we just got a guest room. Bro, I leave the house. Sid knew I was messing with this chick,
Right on.
and this chick done seen me with Sid a million times, bro. I leave the house to go do something, and I come back. And Sid is with one of my chicks in his bed. Bro, I open the door and I see old girl in there with Sid. I'm like,
That's crazy.
that's my chick. Like, you in the bed with Sid, bro. Like, how? And the funny thing is, bro, not like my chick. It's
I
just
know.
one of the chicks
I
I'm
know.
messing
Yeah,
with. And the funny thing is,
Shout out to whoever you are.
this is before Sid had a car. So
Dang, this way
Sid,
back in the day, bro.
when I went to do my other thing, somebody picked me up. So
Sid
Sid took my car to get one of my chicks
That's amazing.
and hit her in his room. So I'm sitting here like, bro, what's up with you? What's up with not Sid? I'm happy for Sid, but I'm looking at the girl like, I used
Sid
to-
is killing, man.
I used to see chicks and like, or they would say to me, or they would just be acting weird. I'm like, bro, why you so tough? And like, I understand some chicks will just say like, bro, niggas ain't SHIT, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't nothing. Like, and I'm like, bro, you can't say that just off of whatever
Well,
you done done.
yeah, off of
but
one dude you
now,
bumped
just
into.
off of being betrayed by so many chicks, people, I understand how they feel. I understand how these chicks are like, bro, these niggas ain't nothing. Cause I really feel like, bro, these, you know what I'm saying?
These niggas ain't nothing. I saw a tweet today, and a young lady said,
Or all niggas
guys,
are the
I'm
same.
trying to figure out how y'all DM me and my friends too. I don't understand that. So that's a simple ass answer to me, because let me tell you something, ladies. If a guy DMs you, you don't respond, and you leave his ass on red or seen or whatever the case may be, y'all had no communication. He said, hey, what's up? You didn't say shit back. If he DMs somebody in your circle, what does that got really to do with you? He might think your friend is cute. So that's how guys think. Or to me, I don't think that that's an issue. Y'all had zero communication. You didn't say, hey, what's up back. You didn't give him any suggestions on him actually wanting to talk to him. So if he DM your homegirl that's to the left of you in that picture, and she say, hey, back, what's up? Like, what's the issue?
That goes back to the comment when he said that girls are. He said that maybe like last week, like women nowadays are starting to try to be too much like men. And when I say that, is because like, you know how dudes is like, we have this chick that we know we want to talk to, but we don't really want to talk to her right now, so we kind of put her on the shelf. But we don't want none of our homeboys to talk to her either, because if they start talking to her, they look at them some type of way. Girls are starting to do that more. They starting to feel like, so I'm not saying it's right. I think it's stupid. Everything you said was true.
Okay,
but I'm just saying
I
that
just
may
think-
be how they're looking at the situation. Like, okay, that's faulty that you're trying to talk to both of us. You're thinking to myself like, if you don't want me, don't stun on me with somebody. Or don't even try to act like I matter all of a sudden.
Let's flip
So
the
I get it. I get what
perspective,
you're
though.
saying.
Let's flip
I
the
just-
perspective. A chick DM you. You don't say shit back. You like, she not even, not my cup of tea. She DMs me. Why should I think that it's stupid for her? Like, shit.
I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care
No,
neither.
but see, but you're thinking from a stand like, but if you had a chick that you didn't really like. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. It don't make no sense, and I'm trying to rationalize it because
you didn't say anything.
I really can't make it.
I think the better thing would be I saw a meme also where a girl posted like, "Oh, girl, he was in my DMs too," and then the girl said, "Well, you should have replied."
100%. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And the girl was like, "Well, you should have replied," and the girl was like going on a nice date, or the girl was about to get married, or the girl announced that that's my
trying
boyfriend
to shit on the girl, like,
you know what I'm saying? Girl, he DM me. Well, cool. You should have replied.
Right.
That's your fault. This could be one of the greatest niggas ever. Yeah. And you left him on red.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
You should have
That's
replied.
funny.
So
That's
don't.
nice.
Oh, girl, he DM me too. Cool. Don't get mad.
People just possessive, bro.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
at the end of the
You
day,
should've
people
replied.
and they want to be possessive for no reason. I think men and women nowadays are just kind of getting to that point where they just want to be possessive, and it's like you can't be possessive. Like I can't say no to people and expect for other people to say no to them just because they try to shoot at me, or maybe I like them but I can't mess with you right now.
It's just loyalty is just another thing. Loyalty is just at an all-time low, bro. It really is. Loyalty is at an all-time low.
I don't think it's at an all-time low. I just think that
loyalty is an all-time low. Betrayal is at an all-time high.
Nah, I think that people just understanding that they got more options now, and options, like sometimes people don't know how to deal with options. I think when the wrong person get options, they don't know how to deal with it. Like they don't know how to control it. They like to have all the options, instead of understanding that if I wanted to have all the options, I could. But I want to roll with what I got.
No, I feel that. I'm just saying on a
cope
different note, I just feel like, I agree with that. I'm just saying on a different note, loyalty is at an all-time low, and betrayal is at an all-time high. All-time high.
There's too many distractions. Let me walk y'all through a scenario with the ladies, though, since we on this topic. Y'all go to a new chick house for the first time. Where's the first place y'all going to, like, inspect? Like, I know I'm snooping. I'm going straight to the fucking restaurant.
What?
I'm going to the
Find
restaurant.
at a girl's house?
Yeah, new chick house. First time going over there. You trying to feel around, y'all. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going through all your shit. I'm checking the damn sink. I'm checking the tub. I'm seeing if your shit clean. All of that shit.
I would if I gotta go pee. I would go. But
You're gonna have to go pee eventually.
But I'm not going to like this. I'm not going to expect. Like I mean, I get what you're saying. Like
I'm just saying, like, just casually, like, oh shit.
Everything you're saying is true, but at the same time, you can't always judge a book. I mean, you want to.
I'm not going through anything, to be honest with you. I'm not checking anything.
Yeah, you want to.
And it's rare that I'm at a girl's house.
What?
It's very rare I'm at a girl's house. So for the most part, I wouldn't be at a girl's house. She would be at mine. And second of all, if I'm over there, I'm not checking anything, bro. Just be honest with you. Like, it is what it is.
You're not checking to see if it's clean.
No, I'm not.
Room in the room.
I mean, if I'll you know what I'm saying? I'll look.
I mean, you
would
want to know,
but I'm not about to go through.
Man, I gotta figure out.
I'm not searching through stuff, but at the same time, like the way people. I mean, you can tell what type of person you're dealing with the way they carry
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Like, don't look at. You don't have to search. I mean, that's visible. You can see that. Like, if somebody has a dirty room and you always trying to get on this person for being unorganized, you can't be mad at somebody for being unorganized when everything in their life is unorganized. So 9 times out of 10, this is going to be an unorganized person. You knew that from the first time you saw this person's room or a junky car. Like, you know that this person is just all over the place because that's not hard stuff to clean up. It's a room.
Have y'all been keeping up with I mean, I feel y'all on that, but I'm going through the fucking restaurant. I'm going to check to see if your fucking tub is clean. Your shit should be clean. All that. My shit clean, bro.
But I get what you're saying, but I'm just not.
But you gotta think, you got a chick coming over, you gonna make sure your shit straight. Cause soon as she say, "Can I go to the restroom?" You gonna think, "Is my shit clean?"
Depends.
But that's just me for coming. Like that's just like if I'm gonna have a girl over.
I'm saying like a chick that you like.
Yeah, I get you. You want to clean up for. I get what you're saying. So if you don't even have to show the decency to want to clean up for me,
exactly,
then show me what type of person you are. That makes sense.
Right on.
You could take it a different way.
The switch topics. Once again, have you seen a video of the white woman? She blocks the guy, the black male, of course, into his apartments. So just like how you have a key fob to get in your door, he got the keys in his hand. She walks outside to let her dog pee. Black dude comes walk. He's trying to get through the door. She's saying, "Well, prove that you. What are you doing? What are you doing here, sir? Who are you? What residence? What's your apartment number? What's your unit number?" That's what she was saying. And he eventually recorded her for like 2 minutes. He got tired of standing outside, so eventually he kind of just politely walked his way through. You know what I'm saying? Went to the elevator. She followed him. She followed him in the elevator. She lives on floor 3. He stay on floor 4. She doesn't get on floor 3. She says, I'm going to follow you. Who are you here to see? Who are you here to see? So he's just sitting there recording, not saying anything the whole time. So after they get off the elevator, he eventually walks. She said, who are you here to see? What unit number are you? What are you doing? Who are you here to see? He says, ma'am, I live here just like you live here. I'm about to call the cops because you're harassing me at this point. She continues to follow him. He sticks his key in the door. He puts the camera on her. He says, I live here. You see my key in the door? Like, later you're crazy or whatever. She says something like, well, I was just trying to see. I mean, how you doing? My name is... So he closed the door, whatever. Whatever the fuck. She feels stupid, obviously, but if that situation was to happen to you, does she have the right to kind of say, like, who are you, or to ask questions? You stay in an apartment or high-rise apartment or whatever, and y'all have to have key fob access to move around in your apartments. If a woman charged you up saying, you're not getting in here, show me your proof, show me that you live here, how are you handling that? I just wonder. Because I know you can't relate to that. Your apartment is kind of the same.
Well, I have the penthouse at the top floor, so, like, you're not gonna do that. I got more money than you. I live in a better place than you.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking.
I drive a better car than you. Everything, and my name is Deion Sanders Jr. So, like, you're not gonna do that to me. Just be honest with you.
Keenan?
Does
the lady have a right to question you though? Does she have a right to question you?
She's not
security.
It's not her business. And when I say it's not her business, because just like you said, for one, you're not security, and for two, it's like how I get into the building is like, if you're not going to let me into a building, then I'm going to.
I understand.
So as long as he didn't put his hands on her, which you ain't got to push somebody, but
no, he didn't. He just
I understand.
He didn't have to.
Maybe she was scared.
I understand the first initial question, because I know people like when they don't want to let you in if you don't have your fob or anything, like
they kind of like fishy.
Do you live here? You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, yeah, I live in the penthouse, the top floor. Okay, cool. Like, I understand the first initial question, but all the following me and all that, like, bro, what's up with you?
She followed this man to his apartment door to make sure he was.
Yeah, that's just ignorant, bro. That's
and
wrong.
then I mean, she ended up getting fired. He posted the video. She got fired from her job.
Yeah, that's ignorant. You gotta get fired.
Yeah, she set herself up for that one. But why is that though? Why does she? What is that? Is that a scare? Because I feel like if she was scared, she wouldn't have followed him all the way.
That's how people are nowadays.
But
bro.
I don't think she was scared. Though.
That's what I'm saying.
I really think
she was scared
it's just the if you see a white person at an all black rec center, like she questioning what you doing here. Same things y'all doing here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that should be. So he shouldn't be looked crazy upon for answering that question and saying I'm here to hoop, just like y'all here to hoop.
Right.
But it's like some people, dumb people, would just be ignorant in that situation. It doesn't make any sense. And it's like he handled it good, but he really should have he handled it better than I would. I would have told her a little something else.
It's very ignorant.
On camera and off camera.
What you talking about, T?
Yeah, in the bed, and he performed while he in the bed. They got him on BET. They finally posted a video of Yellow shot up in the bed right now. But while he shot up in the bed, he playing on BET from the bed in the hospital right now.
Oh, the Yellow Beasley shit.
Oh, that's fly.
That is fly.
Today he's finally able to talk.
Okay.
And he look up, he on BET. That's dope.
That is,
man. Shout out Yellow Beasley, man. Hope you're doing well, dog. I know you're a big time Dallas rapper putting on for the D. And you're doing big things, man.
Rest in peace to Roy Lee also. Rest in peace to Roy Lee. And
man.
Shout out to Yellow Beasley, man.
Yeah, for sure. Bro was definitely a good comedian, man. He had Dallas buzzing. Bro putting on for all his hoods and much love to people. Show nothing but love, man. R.I.P., man, for sure. How do y'all feel about the Cowboys killing the Jags, man?
That's crazy. That's really crazy. Like, I did not expect that, you know. Shout out to Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley went off, man. He's
one of SMU's freestyle he did, man. Yeah. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
It sound like Eminem.
I'm
not even gassed. I didn't see it. I heard the audio.
Well, I know Beast can rap.
It was Eminem.
I've heard him rap before, so I know he not a rapper.
Oh, you know Cole can rap?
Yeah, I went to school with Cole.
I know that. I'm just saying. Shit, I ain't know. You make it seem like I knew that.
Nah, so I knew he can rap, so I'm sure like it's not just crazy to me that Cole went hard on something. You know what I'm saying?
He sounds just like Eminem.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Let me say, a white rapper, I guess. He was spitting fire, bro. Actually, she was.
I'm about to listen to it, but I'm sure it goes hard.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Appreciate y'all tuning in to that Well Off podcast, man. I'm here, like I said, I got my boy Key, got Big Deion with me, Thomas in the back, man. Fucking Thomas. Evan, what's up, boy?
Evan, the beautiful Sierra.